Gamajova, welcome to Tbilisi podcast, and today we are talking about Ivani, balconies. It's all about balconies and patios. Alan.
Gamajova, this is Alan from Citizen Tbilisi. Now what you have to know is the Ivani, which is a Georgian word for balcony, plays a critical part in Georgian life. And when I say critical, I mean completely, absolutely critical. Balconies are where you sit in the evening. Balconies can be a place where some people sleep. Balconies can be a communal place. Balconies can be a private place. And if you're lucky enough, you can have a little private Ivani balcony yourself. And what I wanted to share really was the Ivani we have in what we call our green apartment. When we originally bought the green apartment, the old Ivani was sunken to one side and actually falling over. So what I did was I collected all the traditional materials because it was completely recycled apart from a few solid structural bits underneath, and we modelled it on all the local traditional Ivanis. So when you go to our green apartment or in our EZO, one of the first things that will hit you on the right hand side as you walk in is the green Ivani. And the green Ivani is built in a completely traditional manner. But it's also worth remembering that originally those Ivanis would have covered probably 1/3 of the house, because when you get the heat and when you get the temperatures, outdoor living is not just something, it's a good idea, it's something you have to do at some level. You can eat outside, drink outside, play guitar outside, whatever you want to do outside. It's just a nice way. And the other lovely aspect of the Ivani and the patio is that it's a good social place, so you get to know your neighbours very, very quickly. You can have conversations very, very easily, and it's just a nice thing to do when you're living abroad. And of course, the beautiful thing about our Ivanis is that they are completely umbrellaed under the most wonderful trees, so that you still get the fresh air. It reduces the heat and it gives you a good social space. And finally, what I wanted to mention on the Ivani or the balcony or the patio front is, when you walk around Tbilisi, don't forget to look up, because you'll see some of the most interesting Ivanis in some of the most almost derelict streets. And some of these old ones are also being restored and redone. But when you walk around, look up, look down, even walk into yards or rezos if you can, and have a look at these Ivanis, because some of them make me jealous and are truly spectacular to look at. So that is kind of the importance of the Ivani or the patio or the porch or the balcony in Tbilisi.
Probably one thing to add is the look of Ivani. So they obviously come from, well, I don't know if it's obvious, but they're a mixture of the architecture that we inherited from all the invasions, whether it was Persia or numerous different invasions. They all left their architectural style, and Ivani is definitely, you can see the reflections through Ivani, that's for sure. So perhaps when next time you're walking down the street, think about you can appreciate perhaps through different lenses where this architecture comes from. And it's a truly wonderful site, like Alan just described so skillfully. Thanks very much for listening, and welcome to Tbilisi.
Nakwam des baka baka.
Nakwam des.